Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to be reviewing another one of these electric water guns. Now, the last video I featured on my channel, I reviewed some Amazon water guns. I was looking around thinking, you know, those guns are not like super expensive, but they run about $30 to $40. How would it compare if I bought a much cheaper electric water gun off Temu like the one I'm holding in my hand? This is around $17 at the time I bought it. And I wanted to just kind of compare it to at least a few of the Amazon guns to see, can you do just as good by spending about half the money? Because those run, like I said, around $30 to $40, and this was $17. So you do have to do a little bit of assembly. Let me show you the box real quick for this gun. Let's set this one down. And it's relatively small. There is some assembly. You can see this is called the M416 water gun. It's available in blue, and you can also get it in pink, which you can see without the shipping label on the front, that there's a little more detailed you can see here on the box, and have a few of the features. But this is also rechargeable like those ones from Amazon. The instructions are actually pretty good, and they are in English. So if you're an English speaker like myself, it just basically tells you how to assemble a few pieces and install the silencer in the front, which is just for looks. You can also, like the Amazon guns, attach a bottle, but it has to be very small. The opening is much smaller than the ones on the Amazon guns, and the gun itself doesn't seem to hold a whole lot of water. And it's power, as I said, off a 1S lithium-ion battery that goes in the bottom. There's a little compartment you put in there as well to help seal it so water doesn't get inside. And I'll show you a picture of that battery. It's just a little 500, I believe it's 500 milliamp hour. It doesn't use a red JST like the Amazon gun that had that battery. It's a little different, one of those black connectors. And they do give you a USB charger, which I have in my pocket. Very short cord, but it plugs in there and the light comes on and goes out whenever it is finished charging the gun. So let me show you that. I've got the Amazon guns down here, so I'm just gonna kind of compare the two. And another feature this gun does lack compared to the Amazon guns is it doesn't have the ability to fill it up from the front of the gun. The Amazon guns, if you press forward on the trigger, you can suck water up into it, or you can manually fill it. This one's just going to be your firing. You have to load the water in here on the top on this little, you flip this open and that's where you put the water. This also does have a sight. It is adjustable. You can move it around, you can adjust it. I don't know who's going to use that, but it is nice that they do give you that little sight you attach to this. So let's go ahead and fire this one. And it does fire very fast, but it doesn't fire super far. I don't think it's quite as far as the Amazon guns, but it fires very, very fast. Now I'm going to compare this to side by side to the Amazon gun, which uses a 1-cell lithium ion, so that we're talking about equal power here. Now this gun here, the Amazon gun, does shoot a continuous stream. You can see it's pretty similar. I think actually in the continuous stream one here, it's dripping a lot of water out of the bottom of this. I think that the Temu gun is actually firing farther. This one, I don't know if I am out of water, or it could be the battery could be dead on this one. It was, my daughter's been playing with it, but this one does definitely shoot a little bit farther than that one. And let's grab the other gun here. This is the one I had a white and a purple one. This one is not a continuous stream, but this one is powered off a 2-cell lithium ion, so it's a little more powerful. But it's pretty darn similar, I gotta tell you. I think this one, the super gun here, shoots a higher capacity of water. There's more water on that stream. But in terms of distance, pretty similar. Surprisingly, I think that the Temu gun may shoot a little farther. I didn't think it did when I first shot it, but now my memory may not be so good. Side by side, it's pretty similar. Yeah, this is pretty darn good. Again, I can tell there's not a whole lot of water left in it. You're gonna go through your water pretty quick with this gun. And of course, you're going to need a water sink or a water faucet or something to fill this up. And whereas the Amazon guns, you can dip the front of the gun into a bucket and just press forward and suck it back in that way. That gives you the ability, like in a pool like I have here, a large bucket, you can fill those up. This one you can't. So that is certainly a disadvantage of this gun. But if you're not wanting to spend a lot of money, want a water gun for your kids, or if you're a kid watching this video, you want to be able to get a gun, but you don't have a lot of money to spend on it, for around 17 bucks shipped free from Temu, this is not a bad option. You're roughly half the cost of those Amazon guns, as long as you're okay with having to manually fill it up. So it took about I think it took about a week, just maybe a week to get here in Illinois from China. Of course, Amazon took 2 days, but that's not bad. And again, it fires pretty good. I just don't think it's quite as much water as the Amazon guns. I didn't compare it to my really large machine gun from Amazon. That runs about 40 bucks. That one has is also two cell powered, and it really shoots the farthest, and it can also pump. You can manually shoot that one. I don't have it back here. And that one really shoots the best of all of them. It's probably a bit of unfair comparison because that one's over double the cost of this one, but it's not like that one's a lot better. It just shoots a little higher quantity of water. All right, guys, that was a quick video. You know, I just wanted to go through these water guns because the summer's coming up. But you know, typically we'll do RC cars, real cars, you know, boats, drones, stuff like that. But occasionally we'll do something like this. So if you're new to the channel, you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. While you're at, click that bell, that way you'll be notified when I do upload new videos. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day.